Well, what do we have here? Yes, I checked the coordinates and time. Do you really think a crash like this is survivable? Alright, it's time to come out now. I know you're in there. It's alright now. There you are. That was quite the wreck. Did you fall asleep at the wheel? Well, it doesn't exactly matter now, but it's time to be on our way. Well, you see, I'm a Reaper. You were on my list of souls to be collected today. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you crashed and you died in your car today. It's your time to move on into the afterlife, along with the rest of these spirits I've been collecting this evening. It's okay. Take a second to breathe. I know it's a lot, but it's okay now. You're okay now. No, don't look in there. Every time. Yeah, that's your body. You died immediately upon impact. It says you shouldn't have felt any pain. That's a good thing. Not everyone makes it out that lucky. It's time for us to go now. You've lived a good, if short life, I'm sure, and there's a time and place to grieve that, but Are you saying you haven't lived a good life? Pardon me, but you're relatively young. I'm not sure how many regrets you're leaving behind, besides not living to 80. Everyone has regrets. Everyone who dies young has unfinished business. I mean, yeah, you're right. I don't know you. But sure, if you're so insistent, then let's see for ourselves, shall we? Go on, show me what unfinished business you're leaving behind. Alright, tell me where we are. No one can see you. It's a ghost of Christmas past sort of thing we're pulling. No one can see or hear you or feel your presence whatsoever. We're free to roam and observe uninterrupted. Now, show me why we're here and why you deserve a second chance. Oh, hello, darling. How was work? Is that you then? That's great to hear. Were your classes all right today, too? And who is that you're speaking to? I'm glad, love. Yeah, mine was good too. I just missed. Were they very important to you then? You don't usually get put on the schedule today, so I missed that we didn't get to go out to dinner like usual. You obviously remember them fondly. I figured I could make you something tonight, though. Let's see. I thought I'd make spaghetti and then slip into a dress and pour a drink and light a candle. How's that sound? Not to be insensitive, but so far nothing screams unfulfilled life yet. Silly. It doesn't matter where we eat or what it is. I just like spending time with you. I know you've been working extra hard lately, and I want to do something for you too. I don't have a whole ton I can do for you, but I can do this much at least. Is there anything else you'd like to do tonight? I think we have a little ice cream, and we can put on a movie and snuggle with Bandit before bed. You two look like you're doing really well together. Aren't I the best? And while it stinks to leave loved ones behind, it's not bad to leave with only good memories, right? I love you too, sweetheart. Here. How about sure, if you we can see another one, by all means. Dog out, I'll get dinner started. Sound good? Where were you all evening? I told you I was making dinner for us. Oh. I waited for you. Is this the same place? It's later, though, it seems. Don't talk to me like I'm dumb. So it is. I know you didn't pick up an extra shift. Oh, that's you both again. I could bring you dinner if you were working late, and he said you weren't even scheduled today. So where on earth were you? Jeez, why are you two so unhappy? That's fine. But if you wanted to eat with others tonight, you could have just told me so I wouldn't be waiting up for you. And you could have just said that instead of lying. I do have a life outside of you. I'm not waiting up on you all the time. I do have my own things going on. Yikes. You're important to me, and why are you both talking to each other like that? What's brought you to that point? So you both seemed so happy before. Your job and school, I feel like I don't even exist. Yes, of course I have friends and a job and school too, but I still make time for you because that's what you do when you're in a relationship. You make each other a priority. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. But you should have just told me instead of doubling down and making yourself even less available. What's your game? Just hoping that you could make me feel just as miserable as you so I can come crawling back? Okay, well, newsflash, it worked. Is this what you wanted?
How long ago was this?
Is this what you were hoping for? Is this better than just telling me what's on your mind?
It's still relevant now after so long?
Work it out together?
Jeez, sometimes you gotta move on.
This is me telling you how I've been feeling. I asked to spend more time with you. I asked to plan more nights together just for us, no distractions. Is that not what you wanted? You've been avoiding coming home, but now I'm telling you that's how it's making me feel. Do you want to share how it's making you feel?
There's a lot of issues here that could be unpacked, and it sounds like both of you are at fault and shouldn't have been shouting.
Feels like a prison because of me. Got it. No, I understand perfectly. It explains everything.
Well, frankly, that's part of life. And people come and go through your life. It happens to everyone. It's all part of the experience. Other fish in the sea, or whatever they say.
Once you walk out that door, I won't be here anymore when you come back. You walk out and it's 5 years down the drain.
Is this really the regret you spoke of? Where's this now? It's changed, and to be frank, it doesn't look as nice. Oh, there you are. Pardon me, but you're looking a bit rough. What happened to you? Sorry, I suppose that's rude, but you know what I mean. How did you get here? Ah, so when you left them, this is where you went then? I see. But you seem so put together and on your A game in the past. You're telling me one person shattered that. Jeez, what happened? I suppose it makes sense that splitting means living separately. This is the best place you could find. I see. Full-time school and part-time job makes it hard to scrape by on your own, I guess. What do you mean, neither? If you're not going to classes and you quit your job, how do you still manage to have your own place? I see. It's not even your own. Where's the other one? Where's the dog that was in the other memories? She took the dog too? What the hell? I guess it makes sense if you couldn't bring it back with you, but she could. But man, does it sound like being kicked while you're down. How did you cope? That's how? Sitting around for what? Waiting for happiness to fall into your lap? What about going to see those friends of yours? Not much of friends, are they then? I'm starting to see the regret. Yeah, but this is still a pretty normal part of life that happens, and sounds completely unrelated to the fact that you died at the wheel. Oh, we're back? I see. Is this much later? Oh, lucky you. You look a little better, I suppose, if tired. Just got back from a new job, it looks like, yeah? I figured. Look at you go. Oh, is this an important call? Fine, I'll just listen.
Hey, long time, huh? I'm sure you're busy and you might not care, but we have to put Bandit down. She stopped walking after this afternoon, and she needed to be brought to her water dish because she can't do it on her own. I can't let her live like that. I need to bring her to the vet tomorrow so they can put her to sleep, but I don't want to go alone, and I don't think I could bring anyone else but you. We adopted her to together, so she's just as much your dog as she is mine. And you deserve to be able to say goodbye to her, too. Do you think you could come over tonight so we can go to the vet together in the morning? I can't make her wait much longer than that. She's not happy anymore, and she's suffering. She's old and she's held on for a long time, but she's just done. She's at her limit, and I'm scared of being alone. I've leaned on her so much this past year, I don't know what I'll do when she's gone. No one loves her as much as I do, except for you. I know she's suffering, but she'd be really happy to see you. And so would I. Do you think you can make it?
Your dog was dying. Cherry on top. I couldn't be a reaper for the animals. No, really, I tried. It was too hard. I can only do people now. Somehow it's easier. Only the pros reap animals. It's truly the worst. To be fair, I'm just desensitized to people passing on. I could never get desensitized to animals. I have a soft spot, you could say. I'm sorry. Anyways, you look like you were really in a rush, even though you looked like you were about to pass out as soon as you walked in. What happened when you went to see them? A car? Oh. This was tonight. You crashed on your way to see them, didn't you? Yeah. You were so tired. You're fighting nodding off. I can see it. Fighting a losing battle. Just for the dog or something more? So you wanted to make amends and maybe get your life back on track, is that it? That's the hope, huh? I can't believe I'm doing this. Fine, I'll fix it. Yes, I've always had the option to fix it. I've changed others' fates before, but it's not like I can give everyone a near-death experience. People have to die, and that's just the way it is. And that's life. Death, I suppose. But like I said, I have a soft spot for animals. You hurt your ex. Your dog is miserable and dying, but it would make it happy to see you again. I just want you to know how big a headache this will be for me later. I'm gonna get my head chewed out for this, but when your dog is reaped tomorrow, it'll be happy you came to see them off. So, what we're going to do is change the way the car crashed. I can't just make you not crash. You're still going to nod off at the wheel. I can't go back far enough to change that or let you make the decision to not drive. You will still crash, but you will not die. You're not going to crash into anything. I'm going to have another driver crash into you. At that intersection, a car is going to T-bone you. You're going to roll twice, land right side up. You will have minimal injuries, just scratches and bruises, and a small cut from broken window glass. Yes, your vehicle will be totaled, but it's that or accepting your death. That's what I figured. Anyhow, when you've called the police and paramedics have looked at both you and the other unharmed driver, you will call for a ride from your ex. You will get to say goodbye to your dog. The rest after that is up to you. Whatever happens, learn to reconcile and not leave on bad notes that you have the opportunity to fix. And don't go out driving when you're dead tired. Alright. I'm going to send you back. The second you're in your body, driving your car, nodding off, a car will crash into you. Take a deep breath and brace yourself. Okay? On my mark. In 3, 2, 1.